You know what would be awesome if we got a sponsor from Raid Shadow Legends? I've always wanted to do that. Like just in the middle of a video I'm doing this, like I'm just there like, oh, I feel like my immune system has been raided. Just like Raid Shadow Legends.
But I actually failed to watch those videos, bro. Like, why are you putting an ad inside the
Because man,
Okay,
if
yes,
we ever
we're
get to a
not-
point
we're not the
where
logical
someone is
reason.
sponsoring us, I would shamelessly do that shit.
No, like you get like the logical reason to that, but I mean, I'm trying like as a viewer, I'm trying to get what you're saying, and then you just going out of topic again.
It's very, what, that's just capitalism for you. If we lived in a, what, I might be arrested. I'm not gonna. Okay, let me put it this way: we live in a world where capitalism is what makes the world go around, and like capitalism is about just marketing. It's 24/7 marketing. Whether you're doing a TikTok, whether you're doing a podcast, whether you're at a funeral doing a funeral, just imagine there's a pastor right there. It's like, and we're made with dust, and we go to dust, and this dust was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
There's legitimately something wrong with you, bro.
There's a lot of things that are wrong with me. There's a lot of things that are wrong with which is a good segue to get into what I want to talk about next. There's a lot of things wrong with Eren Yeager. Do you think Eren is like top 5 protagonists in anime ever?
Okay, yeah, of course he is, but what puts him there? Okay, him as a
Fucking
character,
genocidal
right?
tendencies, apparently, huh?
Like, the definition of complicated, bro.
I mean, yeah, but okay, wait. If you would rank him in that top 5, how would you rank him? Like, give me like your top 5 MCs in anime of all time.
Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Top one, bro. Okay, I can say them, but I think I can.
Let me try to give mine.
I can rank them later. Okay,
like in no particular order, I would have.
Not.
Why are you already trying to argue with me before I say?
Go. Like,
my top 5 would be Eren Yeager, Lelouch v Britannia, Code Geass, Light Yagami, Death Note. This is probably going to be controversial. Goku from Dragon Ball. I'm going to defend this shit to the death. That's what 4, right? And then number 5. Oh, I have to say number 5 is Naruto, and that's coming from someone who hasn't watched Naruto like that. I will give my reasons, but give me your top 5 right now before I give my reasons personally.
Okay, top 5. I'm going to have Ichigo from Bleach.
Boring. Okay, yeah. Just go on. Yeah. Continue.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
Proceeds to do it.
Yeah, we've got Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah.
I'd say. Calling from other animes I've ever watched.
It's just your opinion.
Okay, yeah. We've got Ichigo. Yeah, I will put Eren there. Eren, Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say Tanjiro, but I feel like Tanjiro is the concept
Tanjiro.
of the concept of Tanjiro is like it's too commonly used.
He's a Naruto ripoff. This is where I'm going to defend Naruto now. Despite not even watching Naruto that much, I will tell you.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Demon Slayer is an amazing.
It's peak. The animation is peak. Plot is it's basic, but like the animation is peak.
Yeah. So like I feel like that concept of a character has been too often used. So I don't think Tanjiro is making my list. So I guess in place of Tanjiro.
Mr. Kwame, I'll be honest with you, I don't give a shit about like the shit. Just give me give me their names.
Bro, you see, like it's very hard for me.
It's not hard. You could just like pick like some of your favorite anime and then like just chuck them in there. Fine. You think about it, but like, tell me why Naruto shouldn't be in the top 5. I'm not even going to listen why. And let me tell you why he should be in the top 5.
No, I'm not against Naruto being in the top five. I'm just like, sure, coming from you
Okay.
who's not watched the anime, like,
No, you okay? Let me tell you why. I've
Why?
I've only watched like a few episodes and then like clips and that's it. But the reason I say Naruto, despite not even watching Naruto, the reason I say he's in the top 5 is because a lot of like the current MCs are very much based off him. Yes, we've had like the very kind and almost naive anime protagonist in like Goku before Naruto, right? But like Naruto, just like he really solidified that, just good through and through, and not really dumb. Like Naruto's kind of dumb, but he's not Goku dumb. Goku's an idiot. He's had kids and he's never kissed his. He doesn't know what kissing is. He got shocked when Vegeta. He's like, "Oh, you kiss your wife on the mouth? What?" he's not. He's not. He's not. Naruto's not Goku dumb. So, like Tanjiro, if you look at Tanjiro, just put blonde hair on him. Just put blonde hair on him and he's Naruto. Like what about him is not really that Naruto. Like there's one thing he's not that Naruto. Like he doesn't do the talk no jutsu really. But like that's because you can't talk no jutsu demons. Like, oh, stop eating people. You know, the thing that keeps you alive. You can't do that. So like it makes sense. But like Tanjiro is basically he's basically a Naruto.
okay, let's see. Who is Naruto? With someone.
Sasuke's
All
boyfriend
friends,
apparently.
child.
They low key gay, bro. Didn't they kiss in that one episode? Naruto and Sasuke.
Nah, I think
The reason it's called
it was-
Sasuke,
was
nigga.
Naruto's first kiss, bro. If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
You know, see,
Like,
you know, the creator knew exactly what he was doing. Like I'm breaking
You
like
do
the
that,
fourth
man.
wall. We've got like a Naruto fan in the background over there cooking right now. He knows for a fact it's true that they low, Naruto kind of sus. But anyway, that's who Naruto is. A little, a little saucy, a little sassy. He believes there's a bit of good in everyone, which is honestly, personally, I think is so dumb to think just because someone has a little good in them doesn't mean you are bad regardless
yeah, you are
of
bad,
having a
like-
little bit of good in you.
maybe it's that good, and it can be amplified. It's certain procedures per se.
Because like how we're like, if someone is good, right, we say, oh, everyone's got a little bit of a bad side inside them, right? But we don't really think of the bad side because we're like, oh, this person is good, so we can like ignore that little good in them.
'Cause they're
But
good.
apparently Naruto doesn't think about that. He's just like, oh, this person murdered 30 billion lives. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. I could change his ways. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? That's Naruto every time he meets a villain. Every single time, without a doubt, without fail.
But if you think about it,
Yeah.
like I said once before, bruh, a villain is a hero in his own story. So the only like clash I can say that's there between villains and heroes is their whole methodology, like the concept. Like, why are you doing that?
I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree. Like the reason I'm saying that is like it depends on like who's writing the story. It's like what's that saying that the history is written by the winners, something like that. Like history, it's written by like the winners. Because like imagine if like Nazi Germany won World War II, you would be raising your hand for that mustache model right now. Like we'd be like, oh yes, hey, hail, yeah, I can't say his name. Video get taken down. Yeah, hail that guy, and like we'd be like, oh, he defeated the evil world. Yeah, now things are so much better.
Okay, now you see that's also a good example. So imagine you were in Germany at that point in time.
Yeah.
You would see the world as your enemy as well.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be black, and he killed black people. So
Okay.
I think
Okay, now you're white.
I would think he's a douchebag regardless.
White skin nigga.
Blonde. There's no such thing as a white skinned nigga.
I didn't think about that. A white skin dude.
Wait. Eminem is the only white skinned nigga on the planet. Listen. He's invited to the cookout. Right? He probably eats chicken that's seasoned. Like he just looks like he he looks like he could respect my sisters. Understand? It looks like
Yeah.
he could respect the culture because he does. Understand? Yeah. I can't remember what we're talking about. I went on a tangent for a bit.
How a villain is a hero in his own story.
Uh, but I mean, yeah, it's just like it's yeah, a villain is a hero. Like you know how like back then in cartoons, like way back when they'd have like, yes, I'm evil, I just stole, like you know, they're actively saying they're evil. Like no villain is like, oh yes, I'm evil. Like
Mega Mind.
that's a very good example. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. I find it fun regardless. Like Megamind is one of the best, by the one of the best animations ever, one of the best cartoon movies ever. But it's such a stupid concept that a villain is like, yeah, I know I'm evil.
Cartoon.
Okay.
This also comes down to a question. To this, this is a question, bro. People say anime is a cartoon. There is a big difference there, bro. A cartoon is Mega Mind. Anime, an anime is Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody bleed in Mega Mind or in Powerpuff Girls or in I don't know, bro. Say it.
I will argue.
Okay, not
I will
scratch
argue.
that. Not bleed. Like legit cold-blooded murder on the spot.
You know what? I will argue. Okay, see? Okay. So when people say anime is just a cartoon, yes, the concept that comes to my mind is like, oh, this thing is for kids.
Yep.
Right? But like there are some anime that are for kids, like Pokemon, Bakugan, Battle Brawlers, Digimon, etc. Like that, those are specifically just meant for kids. You won't see blood. You might, I mean, I haven't watched Pokemon through, so there might be like a point where there's blood or whatever. But I personally I do say I will admit that anime is cartoon in one sense. That when Japanese people say anime, they just mean cartoon. That's literally what it just means. It just means cartoon. But when as like the anime community we say anime, we're talking about Eren Yeager. We're talking about my boy Tanjiro there at the back. We're talking about bloody
Satoru
Sugano. We're talking about freaking what Death Note, writing people's names in the book.
Muzan.
Writing people's names in the book. That's what we're talking about. So I agree with them that it's cartoons, but I don't agree with them with what they mean. Like, oh, it's the same as SpongeBob. Fuck SpongeBob.
Okay, don't disrespect that cartoon, bro. We grew up with it.
I won't disrespect him. Like SpongeBob is fun. I haven't watched the newer episodes, but like I've seen like clips. Yeah, is it bad? Is it bad now?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't remember last time I watched
It's been a
SpongeBob
long. It's
or
been a long
any of
time.
the like.
It's been such a long time, but like SpongeBob, I feel is like a go-to cartoon. You could wait. Weird question. Can you Netflix and chill with SpongeBob? Can you be like, oh, why? This is a genuine question.
Nah. I ain't.
Okay, technically it's not Netflix and chill. Maybe it's Nickelodeon and chill. That is actually ridiculous. I take that back. This is the behavior that got Dan Schneider in trouble. This is why A Quiet Place is. Did you know that? By the way, there's a documentary that came out maybe a week or so ago,
Yeah.
where a bunch of Nickelodeon stars, former Nickelodeon stars, have come out to say, like, the work environment was like, one, toxic, two, racist, and three, downright was, let me say, child predatory. Like the dude and several other people were trying to take or did take advantage of children in the messed up way you can think about. So like the guy that made Henry Danger, Drake and Josh,
Yep.
iCarly, Victorious, yeah, Dan Schneider. The guy is a creep. He touches kids, or he touched kids.
What?
You've not heard this? That's crazy. Hold up. Let me just try pulling it up right now. I
That's
got
actual news to me, bro.
it's crazy. I actually I haven't started pressing it. Yeah, like um, oh, it's quiet on a set, on the set. I said the quiet place, the quiet set.
Like I was wondering when you said be quiet.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
How?
On the set. So yeah, this has been a thing. Every actor who has spoken out following quiet on the set. So yeah, side of kids, the dark side of kids TV. This is a docu series that covers the toxic culture behind some of the most iconic children's shows of the late 1990s and early 2000s.
I feel like me watching that is going to like
Ruin your
really
childhood.
question like what was going on back then, bro. Like I don't think I'll ever see those
The
cartoons the same.
madness was what was going on. Like you look, bro. Like I've seen some clips. It is so messed up because like now, I always thought it weird. Like if you watch iCarly and Victorious, there's scenes where their feet are shown so many times for some weird reason, and specifically the girls' feet. There was one episode of Is It Victorious where Cat put her toes in her mouth. There was a time Carly was stuffing her big toe into a faucet, and then she was like, in, out, in. It was, bro. Shit is it's so weird. And like the producers and the rest were like, yes, this seems normal. This seems okay. Let's do this. Let's
Kids
air
to
this
see.
for the exactly for the kids to see. It's so messed up,
You know what? Maybe their aunt is going to be watching. Maybe their uncle is watching. So they'll get it.
bro.
They'll get it.
It's still subjecting kids to that is wild. But like, I don't want to talk that much about it because I haven't actually watched the docu series. But I know that that nigga did that shit. He did that shit 100%. He did, same issue as R. Kelly. We've been known that guy did the things he did. But people were like, oh, he dances and he sings. Don't arrest him.
He's a good
He's
guy.
a good guy. He sings. It's messed up. It's really messed up. But like, that's it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Uh, weird tangent. Weird tangent. Relationships. Relationships are a hard thing. Agree?
You see what you just did there.
What did I do? What did I do?
This is what your aunties and mothers back home will use. How do you touch the chicken, eat it halfway and leave it, and then go eat half of the sausage and leave it, and then go and start eating another plate of food and not finish your food?
Because I'm like Gordon Ramsay, bitch. I like tasting everything. I was like, this is it's shit. It's absolute shit. I won't feed this to my dog.
You only
So
explain about why Naruto is in your top five. Where are the rest? Where is Light Yagami?
do I need to explain why Light Yagami is in my top five anime characters of all
How
time?
do you jump from topic to topic?
Do I
like
need
that?
to explain why Light Yagami is top anime characters of all time?
Ah, nigga got a brain in his head.
There's listen, like as much as he was a psychopathic murderer, right?
Yeah.
He was a psychopathic murderer.
That's questionable.
What do you mean that's questionable?
He was killing the guilty.
All right, okay, fine. He was killing the guilty.
Yeah.
How many criminal acts do you think are worthy of death? Because I'm pretty sure he just randomly killed some people. Like someone probably stole a pencil when he was arrested for it. He was like, burglary. I'm writing your name. It's a bit much.
Okay.
And he had a god complex.
Got to his head at some point. So.
Nah, at some point,
Okay.
bro, by the second episode, I'm pretty sure the second episode, is it the second or the third? Maybe the first. I think it was the first episode when Ryu came down and then met him. He was like, I will become god of the new world. Staring out the window, weirdly. Bro was insane from the get-go. But
He thought he was the hand of justice. He thought he was the justice.
yeah, see, this goes back to what you're talking about before. You said like villains think they're the heroes. He didn't think he was bad.
No, in his story, he's actually the hero because he's
In his own
getting
story,
rid
yes.
of all the bad people in the world, making it safer.
Yeah, technically, but like those, see, like even if he was just killing criminals, and let's say he just killed like rapists and killers,
Yeah.
right? Let's say that's all the people. Those are the people that he killed. He took out Ray Pemba. He took out Ray Pember's wife. He was doing his job. Bro was just out there like, oh, his job is just to investigate and then report his investigations and then go back home.
But you see, that was going to hinder his plan in the grand scheme of things. Because he couldn't have his identity getting
Bro,
known.
bro, here's the thing. Even if Ray Penber went and gave his investigative findings, it wouldn't have caught, they wouldn't have caught Light. Because Ray Pember saw that, oh, Light is just a normal school child. He followed him for like a week or so, I can't remember how long. And he was like, oh, he's just a normal kid. And then he went on to do his business. So he would have never been caught, even if he let Ray Pember go. Light just wanted to kill everyone running the investigation. For some, now that I think, what the fuck?
No.
That's outrageous.
No loose. Finish it.
He killed every person in that investigation, despite him already having his own FBI agent, CIA, sorry, I said FBI, having his own CIA agent after him. And that CIA agent had done his job, which means no other CIA agent was going to follow Light because this guy has done what? He's done his job. And he's like, normal kid, goes on dates, goes to school, goes back home, does homework, and that's it. But Light was like, I'm gonna kill him. They have nothing on me, but I'm gonna kill him.
In his mind, he's just like, nah, bro, I can't leave behind any loose connections.
So, what loose connections? He was
No, like,
psychotic.
what if one day he was like, you know what? I don't think the info I got of
Light.
no, what's the word? My English has been running from my head these days. The kid I was investigating,
Mm-hmm.
What if that info I got wasn't it? Nah, I need to do a re-investigation. I need to go back and recheck that, double check it, triple check it, because this guy is moving too shady. What if that was going to happen in the next 1 week or 2 weeks when more suspicious activity was going on? So now it's going to come back to Light.
But like Light is smart enough to avoid being caught again.
Okay.
They put cameras, didn't catch him.
Everybody likes
CIA agent didn't catch him.
Everybody likes the easy way out. The easy way out. Why are you trying to make life hard for yourself?
He made life hard for himself by killing Ray Penber. Because immediately he killed Ray, the wife was like, that's suspicious. Dies right after an encounter with one of the people he was investigating. That's suspicious. That's the only reason she went there. And then when she died, that alerted Elle, and Elle was now like, so that guy was, out of all the agents, had a weird interaction of some sort before he died. And then his wife mysteriously disappears. Now that suspicion was definitely on Light. He caused that suspicion to be on himself. He's one of my favorite, but I will never shy away from the fact that he's a fucking psychopath. He's a fucking psychopath. But that's why I love him. We don't get a lot of psychopathic MCs. Like, we need a little more. Like, we got Eren Yeager. But wait, have you watched Code Geass before?
I haven't watched Code Geass, bro.
He's one of the characters I said he's one of the best MCs. It's like if Light Yagami and Eren Yeager. Yeah. He trust me, Lelouch v Britannia walked so that Eren Yeager could rumble. You have to. I just got chills. Look at it. I just got chills thinking about it. Lelouch v Britannia walked so that Eren Yeager could rumble. These are facts. These are facts of life. Trust me, watch it, and I can't tell you what he did, the things he was doing, because this is going to spoil it. The only thing I can say is that the guy had a certain power, kind of like Light, whereby if he looks directly at you and he says, kill yourself, you would kill yourself. That's it.
Crazy,
It's really good, trust. So he's also one of my favorite MCs. And then Goku is just because he's
Goku.
He's Goku. He's Goku. He's the reason anime is as popular as it is today. Toriyama, shout out Toriyama, RIP the GOAT. The reason anime is anime today is because of Toriyama. It's because of Dragon Ball. It is because of Goku. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. She wrong too.
Okay, calm down, sir. Calm down.
calm down these nuts. That sound very sus. Clap for me. Yeah, thank you very much.
God damn.
But yeah, those are my favorite best MCs.
What's crazy is that I didn't even know that Dragon Ball Z was an anime, but the time I was watching it.
Same,
So technically, it's the first anime I watched.
same.
Wait, was Pokemon? And then it's
It is anime.
Scratch that. Pokemon. was the first thing I was.
Wait, maybe Pokemon might be my first as well. Actually,
Wait, what?
I think Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball,
What's that
Bakugan.
Bakugan.
Yeah.
Bakugan is an anime.
Yeah, it's also an anime.
Bakugan. Then I know this stuff. So you see, you're watching anime and you don't even realize it's anime. That's just how good it is, bro.
Anime is good.
Trust me.
Anime is great.
Watching Bakugan or any compared to any other cartoon at that time. Okay, say we've got Samurai Jack and Bakugan. You can already tell like the difference between Samurai Jack and not
True, but like I was about to say, like Samurai Jack goes hard.
Okay, yeah, it does, but
But animation wise, you can tell the difference like by
Yeah,
far.
you can-
Like
you can tell.
you look at it, like there's a very visible difference between.
or like Slug Terror and
What the hell is Slug Terror? Is that an anime?
it's a cartoon. I think that's not.
Slug Terror. Never heard of it.
What?
Show me what it is. Show me what it
How are
is.
you in your childhood, bro?
I was inside reading books and watching Ben 10.
Wow. Wow.
Isn't it that one? Animated series Slug Terror. Right down. Slug Terror. 2012.
This was the shit.
6 seasons. It has 6 seasons? Oh, bruh. Oh my god. I'm dead. So, you know what? Here's the thing. Oh my god, I have seen this. It just had an animation that pissed me off at that time. This is why I didn't watch it.
I liked it, but like I don't know, man. That's
Slug Terror.
Okay, but if you can compare like how Slug Terror is
Yeah.
compared to like Bakugan or Dragon Ball Z, you can already tell the difference, man.
Yeah.
Like if you had to ask me to pick between the two based off how they've been animated, I am definitely going for Bakugan.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, like there's just something about.
What are
anime,
you
bro.
gonna do? Another odds are stacked. One of the hardest theme songs ever. What do you think is one of the hardest cartoon theme songs or intro songs? Like not anime, just cartoon. Like cartoons What's one of the hardest?
So for some reason, when you said that, my mind just went to Go Power Rangers.
It's a bop
I don't
though.
know.
It's a bop though.
It was the first thing that came to my mind. That one's catchy, bro. That's never leaving my mind.
No, I agree. Power Rangers it goes hard.
But
For me, it has to be Ben 10. The original Ben 10. How does it go again? It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon his. You know the song, people. You know the song. This is one of the hardest songs ever. One of the, I think, first cartoons I learned like the whole intro of
yeah,
has to be. Have you watched Danny Phantom?
of course I have.
Yeah, that one as well. The rap, the rap goes crazy.
There's one that's trying to come to my mind, but I can't put my finger on it.
Kim
bro.
Possible as well. Oh my god.
No, but I think I have a problem. If I'm watching something, either be it anime, cartoon, movie, if it's got an intro, like an introduction, the theme song,
Yeah,
I usually just skip and go dive right into what I'm watching. I don't know.
that's disrespectful. That's hella disrespectful. It's so especially if it's anime and you skip anime intros.
Bruh, you see one thing
Someone needs to smack the shit out
one
of
thing
you.
about anime intros, bruh, I don't watch them because they've got most of the spoilers in
Wait,
them.
here's the thing.
No, that's also one. That's just one of the reasons. The second
I
reason-
want to tell you why that's a terrible reason.
Why?
That's a terrible reason
Why?
because there's no one that has ever watched an anime intro and be like, at least not the average watcher, we're average watchers, at least watch the intro and be like, That's definitely a spoiler. Like, you don't really know that's a spoiler until it becomes a spoiler, and you're like,
So
oh my god, they showed us what was going to happen 4 seasons ago in the intro. Like, you don't know that. Like in Attack on Titan, I saw a video where they showed that Bertolt.
Yep.
If you, oh my lord, she has not. I don't. I'll spoil it. I'm not. I'll go there. That's spoil it. But like, they reveal that, oh, these people are not actually on your side. And like season 1 in the intro, then like season 2 to season 3, then it's revealed they're actually the enemy, and you're like, oh, it was in the intro. It just makes it even better. It makes it better.
I don't know, bro. You just gonna see me as a hater or something.
Yes,
bro.
you're a hater.
Nah,
You
bro,
are a
I don't
hater.
know. I like
You
going
need
down
to
to
be beaten with a
business.
belt.
I go down to
beaten.
business, but like I want to watch the action now. Don't waste my time now.
See, it's like sex, right? It's like sex. You need to.
Okay, okay,
No,
you
no, no,
went
no.
there. You went there.
You have to do foreplay is very important. You gotta lick the.
Sir, we've got kids watching.
There's
this.
no kids here. Listen, if you're a kid, log off. Stop watching. You have to. It has to be like foreplay. Like you lick that's what the intro does. It gets you ready. It gets you wet, moist for what's to come. For what's to come. This is definitely not this is not PG-13. But that's my
Should be a
point.
disclaimer.
So
You should put a disclaimer.
I will put a disclaimer. In fact, here's this is I like after the intro. This is like I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. This video is for mature audiences. Anyone below the age of 16 should use parental guidance. Yeah, are you happy? You're happy?
Yeah, much better, bro.
Okay, thank you. We might get sued. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta be careful with it. I mean, but yeah, we're clocking almost 45 minutes. I think it's a lot of talking. But yeah, the intro is needed. You gotta watch the intro. Like, it's your decision. It's the same thing as like dub versus sub. I think if you enjoy dub, watch it in dub. If you enjoy it in sub, enjoy it in sub. But as a sub enthusiast, I have to tell you, I have to say this. Sub generally is better than dubbed. For some reason, I feel like Japanese voice actors put in more effort than dubbed actors on average. Because I'll give an example, Dragon Ball. Have you heard the Dragon Ball dub? Oh my god.
Wait, hold it right there, bro.
Makes me
I
moist.
can't stand the voice of Goku.
In Japanese.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a woman that does it. It's like I think she's like 60 or 70. But it's still no. Actually, listen. I enjoy both the dubbed and sub Dragon Ball. I just prefer the dub.
It's arguable, you know.
It's but like yeah, I just think that if you enjoy dub in general more than sub, you're a piece of shit. But I'm chatting shit. It's a lie. I'm just.
Now you're just playing.
I'm not playing devil's advocate. Sub is generally better, but if you watch it in dub, it's okay. It's okay. Like it's okay if you watch it in dub. It's okay. If it's okay. We okay? We're okay. Thank you. Let's just move on before I get crucified. Easter's almost over, and people are trying to pretend it's about to start and put me on a bloody cross. Let's continue. The next
6 feet under. 6 feet up.
6 feet. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on.
You know a weird thing about like how like in horror movies I like saw a video today. I was like, yes, exactly. Is that in horror movies, a lot of horror movies, they try to portray like, oh, there's an evil amongst us because like a cross is upside down. That's not how that works. Saint Peter was crucified upside down because
It's symbolic. It was not in a good way.
here's the thing. The history of it was Saint Peter requested to be crucified upside down because he didn't want to be crucified as Jesus was, because he felt it was like taking away the the
Requested.
gravitas of his
What?
death. Yes, which is why he requested for that to happen.
That's not the history I learned.
Whatever history you heard is wrong.
No.
Whatever, trust me. Hold
I
on.
heard he was
We have a
murdered.
we have
And the people murdering him purposely crucified him upside down.
I will take it back if I was Saint
Ah,
Peter.
nah. See, I've been lied to my entire life. Is that what you're
Let's
saying,
go.
sir?
Okay. So the figure to the left of Saint Peter holds a key, a traditional symbol of his saint. His execution was ordered by the Roman Emperor Nero, who blamed the city's Christians for a terrible fire that had ravaged Rome. Peter requested to be crucified upside down as he felt unworthy to die in the same manner as Christ. And for some reason, people were just like, "Oh my God, if it's upside down, it's Satan."
What?
Yes.
What?
Horror movies have altered the way we view certain things. It's shocking, isn't it?
Nah.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Hold up. Let me think about it.
Hold up. Think about it. It's a weird thing to digest, isn't it? It's so weird.
I've been lied to my entire life.
Bro, here, and what the funny thing is, I sometimes think about this is like, we think everything we believe is true. But I personally believe that probably 40% of what I think is true is false. But if you ask me to go through that 100% list, like everything,
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, but this is true. I'll be like, no, but this is true as well. But I'm sure 40% of it is false.
It's a lie.
So
But the truth is hard to hear, bro. God damn.
it is what it is. The truth is usually what we grow up with. The truth is, for example, if you're born in like the Middle East, you most likely be Muslim. For example, you believe Islam is the true religion. If you're born in Southern Africa, most likely Christian. If you're born in Jamaica, I don't know what. Like, you either be a voodoo priestess or Christian. There's no in between. There's nothing apart from those. So like, it is what it is. Belief is what it is. Try your best to scrutinize some certain things you believe in. It's like, hold up. Think about it. Think about it.
Sir.
Exactly.
Adam.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't even know how we started talking about crosses.
What?
Literally, I didn't even notice that there's a cross on the Death Note thing. The T is a note. I never noticed that. I don't know. I'm just noticing that now. That's so weird.
Oh, the rest of the letters capturing the T is small.
But you know what? Actually, come to think of it, Death Note did have a lot of like Christian symbolism. Because it was like that. There was that episode that was spoiling it much for the guy who hasn't watched those episodes yet. That El washed Light's feet. Like it mimicked the whole Jesus' feet getting washed.
What?
You don't remember that scene? El washed Light's feet. It was so weird. I was like, it makes sense in a certain context, but I can't name that context because he hasn't watched it yet. I'll end up spoiling it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is what it is. But yeah, that's that.
What?
There's a lot to think about, isn't there?
Lot to digest, bro.
There's a lot to think about. But yeah, I think for today we've talked about quite. I want to say quite a lot, but I think we've just mostly talked about anime,
So,
villains.
a lot of diverging, talked about.
Yeah, a lot of topics.
This was just an open conversation.
Yeah.
Like that's random. Like it's random. I'm sure you've paid attention. It's really random.
Yeah,
But yeah. in the future videos to come, we'll try to speak the topic so that you as a listener, as a viewer,
we'll keep track of what's
keep
going
track
on.
of what's going on because I lose track myself.
And my brain is like vomit. Anytime like a new idea comes to my head, yeah, you noticed it. I just like I want to talk about this now.
Pop it out.
Fuck that other topic. Get out.
Bring it. That one.
I want that one. It's like, oh, I like cake though. Like whilst I'm eating a muffin, that's just the way it is for me. But yeah, we try to have it more structured for next time. This one, to be honest, I might not upload the whole thing. I might just cut this into segments.
I think that's probably
Yeah.
something wise to do.
Yeah,
'Cause
like for the first one, this one just cut into segments, but like for future videos, we'll be posting the full podcast, like zero cuts, zero interruptions. It's just the whole thing.
that background noise has.
Yeah, plus the background noise has been frying. There's
Ah,
people having a discussion right now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the video. Like it's going to be very, it's going to be very loud.
yeah. And this is to record at the time when there's nobody.
That means like recording at 3 a.m.
Nobody. One time is a- Huh?
What do you mean don't go for school?
But there's some days when, wait, how is your
I chase myself sometimes. Like I come in, like if I want to be in here, I keep quiet and I just like cover myself up.
but shock the vibration on this thing?
Yeah, hopefully, if it sounds raggedy, most of this will not be usable.
Yeah, you can just post the videos back. Let's see how it turns out.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we're done for the day. Yeah, it was a very chaotic episode. This is going to be
This
such a
segment doesn't
bitch
give
for
me
me to
those
edit. My God, I don't even want to think
cuts.
about it. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. It's so no one tells you that it's so hard to record a podcast. For Christ's sake. We needed 4 people, 5 people just to set up 3 cameras and 2 bloody mics.
Fortunately, this is gonna be hell. So this section is probably going to be in the behind the scenes or something.
Yeah, but like I will say this whole experience, at least for today, really made me go, hold up,
Think about
think about it, because
it.
damn,
Look, we need to buy some more equipment.
yeah, we need to buy more equipment. Respect to content creators, this is some bullshit. But yeah, that's it from Janos, and we thank you for watching and goodbye. Watch the intros, please, of anime. Don't be like this guy. Foreplay. Can you cut it?